Hello there, everybody. I'm Mel Allen, and this is Baseball Collector.
Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector, and it is Sunday morning, the day after me getting back from the National. I flew back late afternoon yesterday and got home and was so exhausted, went to a party with my family, and my brother was here, and we had a great time in the short time we got to hang out, and he left this morning, and so I've been just kind of going through everything. And first off, let me say, man, my voice is just gone. I woke up this morning, I could barely talk just from talking so much at the show, so bear with that. I apologize for that. These bags under my eyes are real. I did not get much sleep, and I am a tired sucker, but I was so excited to wake up and start kind of going through all this stuff and see my brother off, and then kind of start going through everything and getting it. My OCD is just so bad that I have to show off everything, get it done, get it cataloged, and then get it put away. It just bothers me for it all to lay out too long. And so this is going to be a kind of final thoughts on the show, showing you everything that I got. And it just, again, it was so much fun. And so I'm going to right now just show you, I did a tabletop layout of everything that I got at the show, and it's a lot. So let's check that out, and then I'll come back at the end with some final thoughts. All right, guys, here we go with kind of the total haul that I got. Here it all is. Here's what you're going to see here in a minute. This is everything I got at the National. And one tip I'm going to give right now for 2020 is make sure you have extra room in your in your luggage for all the stuff you're going to get if you're flying in, for sure, because it's actually quite a mass of stuff, and I'm glad I just had the room to get all this back here and safe and sound and add it to my collection. So lots of giveaways, lots of stuff that I got given by other YouTubers and friends, and a lot of pickups. So let's just start kind of up at the top. Up here you've got PSA. I got a hat and a backpack. I got the backpack for joining PSA, the platinum group, and the PSA hat I got at the PSA luncheon. They were giving away lots of stuff. The Topps backpack was from the Topps luncheon, or Topps party, I guess. It wasn't really a lunch, it was a dinner more thing, and that was really cool. They're really nice backpacks, both of them. Honestly, being surprised a little bit by that. They're really nice. In that box is just a bunch of the Panini promo packs and just cards from opening packs that people gave me, and Dave Blue Jacket 66's packs that he had at our party, everything. There's the Frank Thomas ball that I got, Hall of Fame inscription, baseball card exchange, deal of the day, $35. PSA DNA cert behind it, in a cube, official Major League Baseball, great deal. Back over here is eBay was giving away $10 gift cards, and you literally just had to walk up and they'd give you as many, every time you kind of went up. And I just kind of, every time I walked by that booth, I would just go up and get another one. So I have like $60 worth of eBay ready to roll. That'll be awesome. I got some cool casino used cards and dice from Ron Fig. Thank you for that, Ron. Up here I've got a Bowman paper of Martinez and a gold chrome refractor of Martinez. Those were given to me by Yankees Cards Jerome, so thanks, buddy. And then the Pudge jersey card was given to me by Triple Crown 24, which is JT. So lots of generosity at the show for everybody. I mean, everybody was so nice, and lots of people got really cool stuff from other YouTubers, so we'll go through that. Next are the Drew Pearson autographs that I got on day one. He was a signer for the VIPs, and so I got 4 of those right there. Great vintage. Bill Cartwright was another free signer on VIP day on Wednesday, so I got 3 signed by him. you definitely need to take advantage of that. I mean, there's no reason not to. They're there signing. It's free. You just have to get in line, and the lines really weren't that bad. I got an awesome Eric Those Back Pages custom signed card, number 2 of 50. Jeter's number. That's what he did. So Eric, was great to see him again and hang out with him. We just had such a great time all show. So many YouTubers. The Pete Alonso autograph was another giveaway at the Tops party. So everybody that left got a Pete Alonso autograph. That one's numbered to 50. I mean, very, very cool. JT TripleCon 24 also gave me this Andre Dawson in-person autograph that he had gotten through the mail. So that was just super nice of him to give me that. These two Immaculate Collection cards are really cool because they're from a set in 2016 and they were inserted into packs in 2019 Immaculate, which is great. I didn't even know these existed, and I was able to add them for my set for this Immaculate Marks, and I got both of them, and they're on card and just really cool. Lee Smith, 8x10, scoot back a little. That was another baseball card exchange deal of the day for $5. Nice. I got this Perez Steel of Hank Aaron autographed and slabbed. This is a Great Moments card that I needed for my Dick Perez Master Crazy. So love that. Down here I got a bunch of Perez Steels. Not as many as I would have liked, but you know, there's just so much to look at. It's really hard. There's the Jim Palmer Hall of Fame postcard, Joe Morgan Hall of Fame postcard, Whitey Ford Hall of Fame postcard, Charlie Gehringer Celebration postcard, Hall of Fame postcard signed by Dick Perez, Frank Steele, and Peggy Steele, and then sorry about the glare, guys. It's just going to be there. And the Judy Johnson slabbed already. That's a toughie. I was glad to pick that up. In my PSA submission that I did, I had this Honus Wagner that I picked up last month from Bill, Hall of Fame collector. I submitted it to PSA to get the autograph graded so it can be added to my registry, and it got an 8. Really thrilled about that. And the Sandy Koufax Transcendent card from 2017, the purple autograph numbered 10, and that came back a Gem Mint 10, so awesome. PSA was doing a whole lot of stuff promo-wise. One of the things they did is this awesome custom trading card that everybody could get if you just stood in line and got a picture. And so many people had fun with my custom that I got done looking like the Honus Wagner. They said I looked like a Civil War general or something, that I really fit in with that era. It's probably the beard. And then they also gave away these customs as promos, and I got all 5 in a set for joining the membership, the Platinum membership. You got Christy Mathewson, Joe Jackson, and down here you've got Honus Wagner, Ty Cobb, and Napoleon Lajoie. So I love mine because they're all the same serial number, 47 out of 1,000, just because they all came together in the deal. So those are all the PSA promos that I got. Now on to some slabs, because I got a few. Honestly, I thought I might get more, but you know, it is what it is. Over here, let me just do let's see, glare-wise, how I can do this. That's a little better. The first card there is the Zach Wheat T206, and Ryan gave me that, walked up to me at the show and gave me that, and I was so blown away by that. It's a BVG 5, excellent card. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The Roy Campanella I picked up just because I loved the look of the card, 53 tops in a 5. And we've got a couple of really hard 62s, Brooks Robinson in a 6 and Carl Yastrzemski high number in a 6. So those are really great additions. Then we got Drysdale, 67 tops in a 4 and a Stargell in a 7. You know, grade, you got a 4 and a 7, and both these cards look really good. So again, buy the card, not the grade, every time you can. Down here we got some more 67s. Steve Carlton, number 146. It's a 5. And a Roberto Clemente checklist from my Roberto Clemente master set in a 7. Got a 68 tops Willie Stargell and a 69 tops Joe Morgan in a 7 and an 8 respectively. Another 69 tops Steve Carlton there and a 70 tops Ted Williams. Last row of Slabs is a 71 Topps, beautiful tough card of Roberto Clemente in a 6.5. It's really beautiful. And then got an 80 Topps Expos team, and I needed that for my 3-decade set, and that was given to me right at the beginning of the show by Eric, those back pages. So really, really awesome of him to do that for me. Next, we've got a couple of 80s cards. 82 Donruss Nolan Ryan for my Nolan Ryan master set in an 8, and then Ricky Henderson 83 Topps in a mint 9. And then a couple of modern cards, which I know kind of surprising, but a Topps Living Ronald Cunha for $5. I couldn't pass that up, and I jumped on the Luka Mania and picked up a Prism base rookie card in a 9. And I think I paid $15 for that, so I felt like I got a good deal. I was asking some other guys what I should pay for that, and they thought I got a good deal. So there's all those slabs. And now we come to the highlights of the show, the 4 really just monster pickups that I had this show. I'll show them together real quick, and then I'll zoom in on each one or a couple at a time. Just never thought I would get these kinds of cards at the show. I had a couple of them on my radar, but man, to get all 4 of these cards in one show, and it's just amazing. So first up, we've got the 67 Topps Tom Seaver rookie, very tough card, high number for 67. And I think this card's only going to do better because Tom is not in greatest of health, and so, you know, at some point he will pass away, and this card I think will only go up in value. I've got the 2011 Topps Update, Mike Trout in a Gem Mint 10. If you've watched my other videos from the show, you'll know how I got that. I traded in a 6 and a 9 that I received back in a PSA submission, added $50, and was able to do a deal with a dealer for, to get a 10. And I'm really, really glad I did that. Even, a day or two later, I'm just thrilled that I was able to make that deal. And the last 2 are 2 cards that don't need a whole lot of explanation because they're just iconic cards in the hobby. The 55 Topps Roberto Clemente that I bought from Filmington, and he did me right on a great deal, and I'm so appreciative to him because I really wanted this card, and he gave me a very solid deal on this card. It's a 4, but it's a beautiful example of a 4. And then the Willie Mays Bowman rookie card was totally not on my radar, and I just saw this card and it really spoke to me, and I called Andrew, Enough Said Cards, and said, hey man, come over and look at this. And he pulled me aside and was like, hey, are you sure? And he wasn't being anything but being a great friend and just making sure that I was thinking through it, and he thought it was a really good deal. And it's a beautiful example of it too. I just love it, love it, love it. And it's just an iconic card to have in your anybody's collection, and certainly I'm thrilled to have it in mine. So there you go. We'll pan back and take a look at all the different stuff that I got. You can see how varied. Oh, I missed something. I missed this. I realized I didn't talk about this. This is the really cool gift that I got from John JMVP. He gave this to me at one of the get-togethers. It's a 1992 Upper Deck kind of just super giant card that was issued by Upper Deck Authenticated. And of course, I love Nolan Ryan, and this is just one of those unique pieces that you just don't see very often, and he was kind enough to give that to me. So again, I'm glad I panned back because I almost forgot that. So there you go, guys. There's everything. What a great show for me in terms of pickups, and just so much generosity, and thrilled to death. There you go. All right, there you go. There's all the stuff that I was able to acquire at the National this year. And as much as all of that stuff meant to me, and I'm thrilled to add all of that to my collection, and it's a lot of diverse things. The biggest thing I acquired was friendships, was strengthening friendships of people that I already knew, meeting new people, hanging out with fellow YouTubers, fellow watchers of YouTube, people that do content, people that don't do content. I had so many people come up and just say hi, so many people that stopped me and said that they really enjoyed my channel, and I can't even tell you how humbling that is and how much that means to me and how much I appreciate that. And it was a whole lot of fun. We had get-togethers and did things, and I have to tell you, I've been doing this hobby for going on 39 years, 38 years, and this was the best hobby experience I've ever had this week at the National, because so many connections were, and it was because of you. It was because of the people, not because of the cards that I got. Although my favorite card easily was the Willie Mays that I picked up. The Willie Mays rookie was pretty epic, and so I was happy to get that. But the friends, and I would love to just list everybody that I had the opportunity to meet, but that would A, take too long, and B, I would probably forget someone, and that's not cool. So you're all special, you're all important, as Eric says, and so I just really enjoyed that. And so I cannot wait for 2020, I should say, in Atlantic City. I think Julie's going to be coming with me, so you guys will all be excited to get to meet Julie in person. Everybody likes Julie more anyway, and I don't blame you. But we'll be doing that next year, and just I can't believe it's another year that we have to wait for that. But that'll help everybody, get some sleep, get some rest, get their bank accounts built back up, all of those things that can happen between now and Atlantic City. But overall, I just can't say enough about how awesome it was. Again, I guess I better give a big shout out to Andy. She Blinded Me with Refractors is his channel. You should absolutely check him out. He's a great guy, a great friend, has a great collection, and he let me stay with him, and so he couldn't have been greater. So there you go. See how tired I am? I can barely formulate a thought. And so what I'm going to do now is sign off. I'm going to go put away all my stuff, and then I'm going to go take a little bit of a nap. So hope everybody else had a great time at the National. We'll see you in Atlantic City in 2020. Have a great one. Keep collecting.